Hello friends, so in the previous episode we made the login, logout and basic navigation flow feel quite nice in our application. And now let's do some more improvements. So first of all, you see I go to the home page, I go to the dashboard, and I have the page title visible here, but I just have the app name written on top. And what if we want to change this text based on what page we are on? So how can we do this? You see here in Superrails I have the application name and the page title. Here on this application that we're building, I have just the application name on each tab. So you see on Superrails I navigate to tags, I have tags in the title, playlists, I have playlists in the title, and here in the application we have just the application name. Why is it so? So if we go to our application HTML ERB, here we have the meta, well, not just meta, but the title HTML tag. And we have Tinder Rails, the name of the application, written here. If I change it, let's say I put 1 in the end, I refresh here, we have a 1 in the end. I go to our mobile application, I refresh it, I have a 1 at the end. And we want to conditionally display different titles based on which page we are looking at. So to do this, we can pass in the content for title. You see, we already have this out of the box and we create a new Ruby on Rails application. So let's go to our homepage. It is static index. And we are going to set our own title for this page. Let's say content for title, comma, homepage. Okay, I will save. I will go to the web application. I refresh. I go to the home page. You see we have the home page in the title. I go to dashboard. We have just the basic application name in the title because we don't manually set the title. Let's go to our mobile application. I will refresh. Go to the home page. And here you see we have home page instead of the application name in the title. Go into dashboard. We again have the application name. So let's set the title for our dashboard. Going to dashboard. Title will be dashboard. Okay, refreshing, going to dashboard. You see we have the dashboard in the title. Looks good. Let's do something similar for some other pages. For example, here we have the edit my account page. It is edit user here. So let's go to this registration edit. Here we have this edit. Let's ensure that it is it. I'll just put something. You see we have 1 to 2. Okay, and here we can say content for title, and here I will just put the same kind of text. Edit. Okay, refreshing. Okay, edit user. You can better maybe say edit my account. Refreshing. Okay, we have edit my account. So now we are leveraging this page titles that we get in Turbo Native applications out of the box. Looks okay. We can do the same for sign in, sign up. Let's try doing it. So log in. Here we have login here. I will go to sessions new. And I will add login here. Okay. And for registration, I will do something similar. Registration new. And here I will have sign up. And it is really good to do it not only for the mobile pages, you can also do it for the app pages itself on the web. It would be good to update the browser tab name based on what page you're looking at. Okay, looks fine. But you see, here in mobile we have sign up in the page title, then we have sign up here. Same with the login, we have it in the page title and we have it here. And we don't want to like have this login text rendered twice. It's just like a duplication. So we would want to hide this login text if we are looking at this page on mobile. Now, the simplest way to do it would be using the Turbo Native App Helper. Let me demonstrate. So we have this check, Turbo Native App, question mark. And if I refresh here, you see it's saying true. And for our web application, it's saying false. Where do we actually get this helper from? So if we go to GitHub, Hotwired, Turbo Rails, and we go to navigation helpers, navigation.rp. Here we have this helper method, Turbo Native App, and basically it checks if the request user agent has the text Turbo Native in its name. Let's actually try displaying the request user agent in our application. So let's have a look. On the web, you see we have Mozilla, Safari. I'm opening this page in the Safari browser. And if we have a look at the user agent on mobile, here you see we have Turbo Native iOS text written here. So if I was opening an Android application, it would be Turbo Native Android. And actually we get this helper thanks to this Turbo Navigator branch from Turbo iOS repository. So we know that we are opening this application on mobile. And we have this helper that is true or false based on whether we are opening it in mobile. So using this Turbo Native App Helper, we can have conditional rendering logic. And we can also have conditional logic not just in rendering, but in controllers, for example. So let's go to our sessions new, and let's say unless Turbo Native App, then render this login text. Okay, let's refresh. So see, now we are not rendering this login text here. And we can do the same for some other pages. So for registrations edit, here I will display edit only if it's a web application. And for registrations new, like this. So going to register, we don't have this sign up text here, we have it only in the header. But if we open it in a web application, we have the edit user or login sign up text displayed in line here. So it is some basics of conditional rendering. Let's save our changes. Use title, use HTML title and conditional rendering with Turbo Native App Helper. Okay, let's just have another quick look at the code changes. Looks good. Now, let's see, you see here in the web, we have just sign up. We don't have like name of the application. I also like having the name of the application displayed. Like here I have the page title and here I have the name of the application. Let's try displaying the name of the application in the title, but only for the web application, because you don't want to have like the name of the application just taking up space here. So this will be quite simple using this Turbo Native App Helper. I will just have content for, yeah, let's have, let me think, maybe we can have content for title slash Tinder Rails, like this. So I will refresh here. Okay, we have Tinder Rails displayed. Here we also have Tinder Rails displayed. Let me display this only conditionally if this is not a Turbo Native app. So we can have another condition. So they will display this string unless Turbo Native App. Okay, let's refresh our web application. So in the web application, we are showing the application name, and here we are not showing the application name. So looks good. Let's say we'll save our changes, saying display app name in title only for web. Okay, looks quite good. Now, so far we are hiding or showing HTML based on this Turbonative app helper, but sometimes to make the flow look better, you would want to do it with CSS. So you don't have conditional CSS, and using CSS hide or show something only on Turbonative or only on the web application. So to do this, we can go to our tailwind config.js and add the separate variants. For example, here we would have like instead of hiding this edit button with this if else, we could have something like class turbo native hidden or non turbo native block. So how can we make this kind of syntax work? First of all, we'll go here, and I think we need to add the const plugin, tailwind plugin, and here inside plugins we will say plugin function add variant, and here we will add variant turbo native, and this variant will be added if in the HTML we have data turbo native. Let's see if we can now apply this. So let's go to our application HTML ERB. We will add the data turbo native to our HTML tag. Let's do it like this, for example. And here we can try rendering something conditionally. Let's say if we have turbo native set, then we will have another color of the background. So class turbo native background, whatever. Let's try on the web. Okay, it is working. Let's try here. It is also working. Let's try setting this turbo native to true, or just setting this turbo native only if we are actually opening a mobile application. Let's first try false and see if anything changes. Let's try like this. It is still here. Let's try removing data turbo native, and now it's not colored anymore. So let's say we will add the data turbo native only if it is a turbo native app. So like we can say data, and here it would be let's how can we name this condition? Let's name this data platform identifier. Okay, and let's set this platform identifier. So let's go to our application helper, and here we will say dev platform identifier, and here we will say turbo native if this is a turbo native app. Okay, so it should be like just an empty data attribute on non-turbo native, and in turbo native application it should be data turbo native. Let's refresh here. Let's refresh here. So you see, in the turbo native application we have this style applied, and in the non-turbo native application we don't have it applied. Looks quite good. Now let's try adding another helper for things that will be available only on desktop applications. So let's say non-turbo native, and here we'll have HTML not data turbo native. Let's try to see if it works. I'll just refresh this page. And let's go, let's say, to our home index. And here I will say, so turbo native, background green, and non-turbo native, background yellow, 500. Let's refresh, go into the home page. So I might have made a mistake here, like I forgot a comma. Yes, I forgot this comma. Okay, refreshing. It doesn't seem to be applied. Let's see. It looks like I made a syntax mistake here. So HTML not, and this should be in braces. Something like this. Okay, yeah, so now it seems to be applied. So you see on web, this has a yellow background. Let's go back to application HTML. Here we have, oh yeah, it was in our index. So in non-turbo native applications, we have this with a yellow background, and in turbo native applications, we have it with a green background. Okay, so like this, you can have conditionals, conditional CSS with tailwind based on whether it is a mobile application or whether it is a web application. Okay, I think that's it for this episode. So we worked on conditional rendering and conditional styles and page titles for the web and for mobile. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.